Good morning, all of you. So we are going to discuss acceleration due to gravity here. G and factors affecting G. Right. First of all, let's talk about what is this small g. Factors. एक ही factor नहीं है, more than two factors are there. So we know gravitational force G(m)m by r square. ये किसका force था? The another name of this force was gravity, and this is the force between Earth and a body of mass m kept on the surface of Earth. हमने ये भी पढ़ा था बेटा, F is equal to mg. Body weight is the force with which that body is getting attracted towards the center of Earth. So body of mass m, this mg we already aware. This is G(m)m by r square, force of gravity acting on that body. Both should be equal. If you compare, then you will get, ये देखो m cancel हो जाएगा, तो G equals to G(m) by r square. So acceleration due to gravity, this is we are talking about Earth, depends on mass of Earth and radius of Earth. जैसे बेटा हम m की वैल्यू पुट करेंगे, ये देखो G is equal to, we know G is 6.6 into 10 to minus 11. Mass of Earth is approximately 6 into 10 to 24, and radius of Earth is 6400 kilometer. तो ये बनेगा 6400 into 1000 मीटर इसका स्क्वायर. इसको जब आप सॉल्व करते हो बेटा, this will give you 9.8 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. यहाँ जिसको बोलते हैं 980 सेंटीमीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. This is acceleration due to gravity. These are G(m)m by r square. This is formula for acceleration due to gravity, isn't it? So from this G and this G is one and the same thing. So from this expression it is clear, if you increase the mass, acceleration due to gravity increases. If you increase radius, if you increase the size of the planet, then acceleration due to gravity will decrease, isn't it? Now there is very interesting thing about it. ये देखो बेटा, अगर हम मास को रिप्लेस कर दें डेंसिटी से, तो this expression is going to be like G by r square. Mass is volume 4/3 pi r cube. We are assuming that planet Earth or anything else, it's a spherical. Any planet is spherical in shape. So volume into density. तो ये बनेगा बेटा G 4/3 pi r rho. Isn't it? The new expression of G will be in this way. Now if you look at these two expressions carefully, you will come to know, if m is constant, then G is inversely proportional to r square. And if density is constant, if you consider density constant, then you know what will happen, as shown in the diagram, G is directly proportional to R. These are two different results. कभी G directly proportional to R होती है, कभी G inversely proportional to R square. It depends which other quantity you are considering as a constant. ठीक है, ये देखो, अगर आपको क्वेश्चन आ जाए, what will happen to acceleration due to gravity if its radius is double, keeping its mass constant? अगर मास कांस्टेंट है तो G is inversely proportional to r square. तो अगर रेडियस को डबल करेंगे तो G will become 1/4. If the same question is asked, what will happen to acceleration due to gravity? Its density is constant, then double the radius, double will be G. Are you getting the idea? So two different aspects should be considered in the formula of G. Mass consider करेंगे constant, तो something else will be there. Relation with G and R is different. If density is considered to be constant, then it will be different effect, isn't it? So जब भी ये आएगा बेटा, take care this thing very carefully, because at that time it's very student don't able to recall the thing which is to be written over there. So read this thing nicely, clearly, carefully, that what quantity is kept constant. Is it mass or is it density? According to that, you will have to use the the variation of G with respect to R. So this is all about फॉर्मूला एंड डेफिनेशन ऑफ एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी, जिसकी वैल्यू कांस्टेंट होती है. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट फैक्टर्स अफेक्टिंग जी. देयर विल बी 3 फैक्टर्स विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट. फर्स्ट इज शेप ऑफ अर्थ. शेप ऑफ अर्थ, ठीक है. अब हमें पता है बेटा शेप ऑफ अर्थ, अर्थ इज नॉट परफेक्ट स्फीयर, ऐसा तो शेप होता नहीं है इसका. सो शेप ऑफ अर्थ इज स्लाइटली ओवल, ठीक है. पोल्स पे थोड़ी सी कम रेडियस होता है एंड इक्वेटर रेडियस इज स्लाइटली मोर. दिस इज पोल, लेट्स से डिनोटेड बाय कैपिटल P एंड दिस इज इक्वेटर. सो पता कितना डिफरेंस होता है. रेडियस एट इक्वेटर, इसको कैपिटल R लिखते हैं. रेडियस ऑफ अर्थ एट इक्वेटर इज ग्रेटर देन रेडियस ऑफ अर्थ एट पोल. इन दोनों में डिफरेंस कितना होता है. इक्वेटर माइनस पोल इज अप्रोक्सीमेटली, लेट्स से यू कैन से 11 किलोमीटर. सिर्फ 11 किलोमीटर का इफ यू कंसिडर 6400 किलोमीटर. वो जो हम 6400 लेते हैं बेटा, इट्स द एवरेज रेडियस, ऑलमोस्ट रेडियस लेते हैं उसका. सो डिफरेंस इज 11 किलोमीटर. नाउ इट मींस मास तो अर्थ वही है, तो हम करेंगे g इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू r स्क्वायर. तो इसका मतलब हुआ acceleration due to gravity at pole is greater than acceleration due to gravity at equator, isn't it? पोल पे g की वैल्यू ज्यादा होनी चाहिए, इक्वेटर को e बड़ा लिखते हैं इक्वेटर, because r is bigger at equator, so its value of g will be small. Of course है weight of the body at pole is greater than weight of the body at equator. अरे भाई कैपिटल इक्वेटर. सो वेट का भी डिफरेंस होता है. पोल पे वेट ज्यादा होता है और इक्वेटर पे वेट कम होता है. इफ यू वे योरसेल्फ यू विल वे मोर एट पोल एज कंपेयर टू इक्वेटर. सो एट टाइम्स दे कैन आस्क यू 1 kg sugar weighs more at pole as compared to equator, explain the reason. Then you can give this reason, because pole is having slightly smaller radius as compared to the equator and g is inversely proportional to r square, so value of g is slightly more. बहुत छोटी सी मोर होती है. कितनी बेटा. लेट्स से इफ यू कंसिडर g की वैल्यू आपकी 980 सेंटीमीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर, CGS में बात करें बेटा हम, तो जो डिफरेंस आएगा ना, इट विल कम आउट टू अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 2.38 या 2.48 सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर का. बहुत कम फर्क आएगा. इट्स अ वेरी वेरी स्मॉल डिफरेंस, बट डिफरेंस है. रेडियस विल अफेक्ट द वैल्यू ऑफ g. This is the first factor we need to talk about, the factors affecting small g. सेकेंड में हम बेटा बात करते हैं डेप्थ एंड हाइट के बारे में. पहले हम बात करेंगे हाइट की बेटा. इफेक्ट ऑफ हाइट. हाइट का क्या मतलब बेटा. लेट्स से we are okay, before we proceed with these two derivation, there are two assumptions which are to be assumed before proceeding it. First is earth is a perfect sphere, of course, which is not there. Second is its density is constant, isn't it? Its density is constant. ना जो sphere होता है ना इसकी density constant होती है. But just to estimate the value, just to estimate the different things, we can assume these things. Approximately value हमारी almost same ही आती है. थोड़ा सा difference होगा, that can be taken care later now, right? So earth is a perfect sphere and its density is uniform. These two are the assumptions. इसके basis पे हम कैसे करेंगे. Let's say earth is a sphere of radius r. ये रहा हमारे पास radius r. Value of g at the surface. We know value of g at the surface is gm upon r square. No problem. Mass and r is the radius. But if we say, let's say I have traveled, let's say we consider a point height h above the surface of earth. At that point value of g will be, g dash will be gm upon r plus h का square, isn't it? r plus h, distance is r plus h. दोनों में divide करो. g dash upon g, this is equal to r upon r plus h whole square. This is the relation between g dash and g. So this is very important formula. ठीक है, अभी इसके बारे में और बात करेंगे. लेट्स this formula can be written as g dash is equal to g 1 upon 1 plus h by r. अगर आपको नहीं समझ आ रहा तो divide everything with r, you will come to know this thing. And it can further be written as g 1 plus h by r raised to power minus 2. ठीक है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. After this we are going to use one important result of mathematics. कौन सा result? You will come to know if you have mathematics. You will study about this thing in detail in 11th class only, but in mathematics. So what they say? They say we are talking about binomial theorem. Binomial theorem. अब ये condition क्या है बेटा? 1 plus x raised to power n can be written as 1 plus nx. इसका और भी बहुत सारा होता है complicated, but we are using the fundamental result which we need. 1 plus xn can be written as 1 plus nx if x is smaller than 1. अगर x की value smaller than 1, then you can directly write this thing, multiply कर सकते हो power से, provided x is smaller. ठीक है. Now if the same thing we wanted to apply here, I can say if h is smaller than r. Smaller मतलब let's say r की वैल्यू होती है 6400 किलोमीटर, तो h की वैल्यू you can say like approximately 100 किलोमीटर. अगर h की वैल्यू 100 तक हो, तो then h is very small as compared to r. Then you can apply binomial theorem here, जिससे आपके पास क्या बनेगा? g dash is equal to g 1 minus 2h by r. Are you getting the idea? ये देखो ध्यान से, g dash is equal to 1 minus 2h. ये minus 2 को multiply कर दिया जैसे हम n को करते थे. So by using binomial theorem we can derive this relation. This is the effect of height. Now look here, from both the formula it is clear. ये था बिना binomial के, ये है binomial लगाने के बाद. दोनों से आपको पता चलेगा if h is increasing g dash is decreasing. If you go above the surface of earth, if height increases, value of g, acceleration due to gravity, will decrease. So it means maximum value of acceleration is on the surface of earth. जितना जितना ऊपर जाओगे उसकी acceleration की value उतनी कम होगी. Are you getting the idea? अब देखना बेटा, this formula is without binomial and this formula is with binomial. अगर तो h की वैल्यू छोटी है मतलब like 100 or maybe less than 100 है, then you can directly use this formula, otherwise not. Otherwise this is the formula which we are going to use in numerical, because इसके लिए हमने binomial लगाया है और ये condition लगाई है, isn't it? Once we do numericals, then things will be more clearer to you. That you will understand at the time of numerical, which we'll be discussing in next video. So this is the effect of height on acceleration due to gravity. So दो हो गए हमारे, shape of earth and height. अब थर्ड आएगा बेटा depth. Depth के बारे में क्या करेंगे? Same two assumptions, perfect sphere uniform density. Depth के लिए हम क्या करेंगे? Let's say we have earth perfect sphere, then value of g, ये हमने कर लिया r, then value of g at the surface is g m upon r square. No issue about it. Now we move distance d below the surface of earth. If you go distance d below the surface of earth, then ये छोटा सा हो जाएगा sphere इसका, then this distance will become r minus d. ये हमारे पास d है. अगर हम d distance नीचे जाएंगे, then radius of the sphere will decrease और हमारे पास g dash क्या बनेगा? g m upon r minus d का square. इसमें बेटा m dash आएगा, isn't it? Okay. At the surface of earth, value of acceleration due to gravity is gm by r square. If you go from surface of earth to deep within at a distance d below the surface, then at this point value of g will be जी एम डैश अपॉन आर स्क्वायर, एम डैश क्या है बेटा, इसका मास, वी नीड टू कंसिडर द मास ऑफ दैट पोर्शन ओनली, जो उसके अंदर है। दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल शेल थ्योरम, इसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे। दिस इज ऑल्सो व्हाट वी कॉल शेल थ्योरम, न्यूटन शेल थ्योरम। जो अंदर वाला पोर्शन है सिर्फ हमने उसी वाले पोर्शन की ही बात करनी है। सो दिस इज जी एम डैश अपॉन आर माइनस डी का स्क्वायर, मास ऑफ द स्मॉलर स्फीयर इज रिक्वायर्ड टू बी कंसिडर्ड। नो प्रॉब्लम। Now I am going to express the g in terms of density. मास वेरी कर गया ना, अब हम मास को हटा देते हैं। We express value of g in terms of density. पहले अगर मैं इसको लिखूंगा तो ये क्या बनेगा बेटा, g upon r square, this is volume into density। तो ये g की वैल्यू बनेगी बेटा, ये बनेगा 4/3 पाई g r rho, isn't it? R square से कट जाएगा। So if you replace value of m with volume into density, then value of g will be like that. And if I replace here m dash, ये बनेगा बेटा m dash is r minus d का whole square, ऐसे रहेगा। Volume 4/3 pi r cube, volume हमने smaller sphere का लेना है, into density, because density is kept constant for whole sphere. For whole earth we are considering g is density is constant. तो वॉल्यूम ऑफ स्मॉलर स्फीयर, तो ये बेटा मेरे पास बनेगा g डैश इज इक्वल टू 4/3 पाई g r minus d into density. So these are the two expression. This is the expression of g at the surface of earth in terms of density. This is the g in terms of in terms of density at distance d below the surface of earth. बस बेटा दोनों को डिवाइड करो, you will get the expression g dash upon g, this is equal to 1 minus, ये आपके पास आएगा r minus d upon r. So एक बार लिख लेते हैं बेटा, r minus d upon r, and this relation is like g dash is equal to g 1 minus d by r. And from this expression it is clear, if d increases g dash decreases. ठीक है, इसमें कुछ बाइनोमियल लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है, जस्ट फाइंड द एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ g इन टर्म्स ऑफ डेंसिटी एंड देन डिवाइड इट, दोनों पॉइंट पे निकाल लो और डिवाइड कर दो। सो दिस इज वैल्यू ऑफ g एट अ डिस्टेंस d बिलो द सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ। तो इसका मतलब देखो बेटा, सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ पे ही g की वैल्यू मैक्सिमम है। लेट्स से प्लॉट दिस ग्राफ, ये देखो, एट द सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ, लेट्स से दिस इज रेडियस सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ, वैल्यू ऑफ g is maximum, this is g versus r, सरफेस पे मैक्सिमम वैल्यू होगी। इफ यू गो इनसाइड g की वैल्यू डिक्रीज होगी, इफ यू गो अबव द सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ g की वैल्यू फिर डिक्रीज होगी। बट दिस केस अंदर जाते हुए वी नीड टू शो वेरिएशन इज हैपनिंग मोर क्विकली, isn't it? उसमें था बेटा हमारे पास g डैश इज इक्वल टू g 1 minus 2h by r, यहाँ है 1 minus d by r. As you can see, there is a factor 2 in the height. So जितना हम ऊपर जाएंगे, effect of height is more, मतलब slope उसकी ज्यादा हमने शो करी है, because height of effect is more as compared to depth. Fine. So this is the graph between g and the distance. अंदर जाने से कम होगी, ये देखो सेंटर पे 0 होगी. If you go above the surface of earth, value of g also decreases, but 0 से meet नहीं करना, it will remain parallel to the axis. So these are the three factors on which value of small g is affected. One is shape of earth, then is height, and other one is depth. So these are the three factors which are there in the syllabus. Fine, no need to talk about the topics which are not there in our syllabus. So we'll talk about few numericals and conceptual in the next video based on these three things. Fine.